Maybe that's why gymnastics hasn't clicked. It needs polish in a place where we use duct tape to fix mixer grinders. Welcome to an Average Indian Sports Podcast, the only show where Olympic dreams are discussed with the same intensity as your mom reacting to you standing on the sofa. Today's sport, artistic gymnastics. The one with flips, vaults, gravity denial, also known in Indian homes as "Arey niche utar, gir jayega." This is not a sport for the faint-hearted, or the faint hip, or the faint anything. But before Deepa Karmakar made the nation say, "Ayyo, India already had gymnasts, just not in stadiums." Before leotards and springboards, there was flipping in chappals. I'm talking about the madaris, our unofficial, unsponsored, unverified artistic gymnasts. A kid doing 6 somersaults on gravel like it's an Olympic mat, a tightrope walker balancing between trees while traffic honks below, a man doing handstands on bamboo poles held up by other bamboo poles. These weren't performances, they were masterclasses. Audience: 4 cows, 3 uncles, 2 coconuts, 1 confused foreigner. Madari culture was gymnastics without permission. No federation, no medals, no physio. Just raw talent, hunger, and the occasional monkey stealing a banana mid-act. So when India says, we don't have a gymnastics culture, I say, check under the nearest flyover. These were pioneers, landing not on foam, but on sand, cement, or someone's scooter. They deserve a salute or a Google Doodle. Until 2016, most Indians thought vault was where you hide black money. Then came Deepa Karmakar, 4 feet 11 inches of fearlessness with a spine of springs. She performed the Produnova, the vault of death. Not our nickname, the world's. Because if it goes wrong, it ends your career, limbs, Netflix subscription, and the idea of reincarnation. And Deepa nailed it. No medal, but 4th in Rio, in a sport where India wasn't even on the GPS. We hadn't seen that many Indians watch gymnastics since that one guy got stuck in a kid's jungle gym. We've never won an Olympic medal in artistic gymnastics. Closest was Deepa. But her vault was so iconic, Indians Googled a sport voluntarily. Events, vault, launch, flip, hope physics cooperates. Floor, breakdance meets yoga needs existential crisis. Balance beam, 4 inches of terror. Uneven bars, flips, transitions, shoulder survival. Men and women have separate events. India is missing in both. Our journey has had more pauses than Vodafone in 2009. If Deepa didn't give you goosebumps, you're either a robot or someone who claps when flights land. Artistic gymnastics, where humans become pretzels, missiles, and ballerinas with PTSD. Elegance plus injury risk. Ballet, but violent. Tumbling, flipping, vaulting, spinning. Music that ranges from dramatic orchestra to Nokia ringtone remixed by a squirrel. Points? No one understands, not even judges. They just look for who blinked the least. And athletes must smile, while their spleen files for resignation. Meanwhile in India, a Madari flips over kids, lands next to a street dog, someone throws 2 rupees in a steel dabba. Who scored better? No idea, but one went home with a torn chappal and pride. If you've crossed a pothole using a parked bike and a prayer, you've done gymnastics. Indians can do gymnastics, we just do it in traffic. Gymnastics demands perfection, grace, power, balance, smiles, while the world judges you for stepping half a toe out. India doesn't do perfect. We do jugaad. We do adjust kar lo yaar. We do is this pipe strong enough to hang upside down? Let's find out. Maybe that's why gymnastics hasn't clicked. It needs polish in a place where we use duct tape to fix mixer grinders. But the sport is extraordinary. Core strength, flair, nerves of steel, also known as riding a Mumbai local. If Madaris taught us anything, it's that flips, balance, rhythm, it's in our bones. We need belief, infrastructure, and pants that can survive a split. You want medals? Start by celebrating rooftop backflips. Then send mats, not memes. Gymnastics isn't foreign. It's been hiding between coconut trees, marigold garlands, and borrowed rope. They're not roadside performers. They're athletes. They just didn't get a stadium. So next time you see a kid doing cartwheels on dusty fields, or a man that flipping over potholes, don't look away. You might be watching India's next gymnastics hope. Or just someone more entertaining than any IPL timeout. Artistic gymnastics deserves better. More maths, less memes, More flips, fewer flops. Until we get our first medal, we'll keep doing what we do best. Jumping to conclusions and landing on dreams. Stay nimble, stay hopeful. Same delusion, different sport.